So hello folks, hope you're all fine. We wanted to continue our testing for the Reconquered campaign, and Lindum normally we have to test, but I think Lindum will take several hours, and for this one, for this day today, I think I'm fine with having a smaller map. We will see. This is the no food map, so this will be interesting. And I've seen in this map there are some reshapes made that will lead to interesting things, hopefully. So we have to see what we gonna make out of this map. So I hope 3 to 4 hours we can do it. So it should be fine for the evening. And then Thursday maybe Lindum. Okay, let's make some shoutouts. Of course for the map maker.
Beating him to a pulp because he is in debt and he's not supposed to be in debt and he is very rude. So you should just kick his ass.
Okay. And because I know he loves the no food maps.
You guys don't understand. Catjam is always present. He's ever present. He's ever knowing. I bet you he's in here right now. Fuck you, Titan. Get out.
Okay, so let's jump into the map. So this one is new, this plateau. I don't know if you can make reasonable housing here. Some very ugly shaped small one. Is it possible for temples? So most likely this can be a temple area. You can fit maybe even 4 of them. This would block. So 1, 2, I guess 3 temples can go here. You could do small patricians here because of desirability, so we don't have, we have to use these rocks now. Speaking of that, we have to think about our defenses because we will get invaded from all of the sides here. Can we have a fort to block this? 1, 2, 3, yes. So we will have a fort here, of course. Directed to this side, hopefully. Yeah, this is possible. And then the invasions will be routed. I think we cannot afford to close this one. With forts. Oh, we have to look. Maybe we can make it. I see a small opportunity for this. That would be great to block this. So they are all routed to this side. And then we can have somewhat of a death zone here. So we can have maybe industry here. We will need a spot for our industry. This has to be industry because of the imports. We need to import the food. This is of course industry. And then yeah, we have to start with the housing here. We need 8,400 people. So let's do some calculations. 8,400 people. How far can we go? Prosperity of 95, we need patricians. We have no limitations on entertainment. No limitations here. We have local oil. And I think we have to import several food types. Fish. And I think we will get the wheat. And for the patricians, the veggies. We can even import fruit. And I think there will be an event for fruit. So, Grand Insula. To go. 100 houses. 100 houses, that means 2 big boys and patricians. So I think this is less than the former version. So we could integrate this into a housing area, or we could shape it around here and use this one. So we have no pre-built city and can plan for a highway. Get this out. We will need 1, 2, so this can be a street, and then we have the highway here. House, house. This can be the housing block. So this rock, most likely we want to integrate. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. We could do the 22 by 6, but then we have this one. So we go 1 tile more. This will be our first housing block. Let's get a second one here. Maybe we need even a third one. We'll see. Temples. Temples, temples, temples. And we have to think about water. So maybe we get the water from this side. So we can have more houses here and have a second housing block too. We have lots of money, so maybe we have. We need to look at the instructions here.
The Romans established many colonies
Instructions.
in Caesarea across the Mediterranean. This was obviously homage to the Gaius Julius Caesar. After his death, his name was enshrined. and he received a godlike reverence. One could argue that it was the first case where cult of personality would develop. This tradition carried on when Rome became an empire, and even Augustus'
Local people
name
often
received
attack
the same
merchant
treatment,
ships and
virtually
disrupt.
becoming synonymous with hegemon.
Yeah, I
Caesarea
think
in Mauritania
lighthouse.
was originally the Phoenician city of Iol, later coming under the rule of Carthage, and then Numidia after the Punic Wars
additional.
ended. Following the assassination of Julius Caesar, the city
Okay,
was ruled by
persistent
King
event.
Juba II, a Berber prince.
Okay. What do we want to have in the block? Obviously, serious. Have them more of housing. What are our raw materials? Gold, stone, sand. So everything else we have to import. So let's get the full service here. Because why not? Water. We have lots of money, so we could shape the second one too. We need lots of houses. This one could be most likely for patricians. Then we have the temples up here. I don't know. This is not huge enough for patricians, and maybe we have a final housing block here, because we could have water here. And we have to think about the docks. I think this one could be an early dock, but this one will be dock spot main. Maybe we have to separate it. We will see. So can we make it? These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2022, 34, maybe some additional. I don't know if we can reach 40. So if I waste the space here, I would need this. So maybe I can directly design something. What about a very centralized granary here? Some space, so most likely this. No, one more, because we have to go with the aqueduct. This would be a small one, and then we have space for another small one here. This is maybe a little bit too small. Well, I like the shape. It's a P. Then we would have to look for the water. This could be water. We would need water here. And maybe even here. This would make sure that we can have some farms here. So we definitely need Venus for the desirability. When we have a centralized granary, it has to be here. So we go out this way. Okay, then we have the markets here. 2 of them. Maybe we can have the warehouses somewhat like here or here. But then of course we can have more houses. Need the bathhouse. Oh, we let this open, that's not a problem. Maybe we get the 3x3 entertainment here. That would be nice. Water can reach something. So we can have this as housing. Maybe not. Maybe we let this open. And make this as housing. So we will have several food types in here. Fish and fruit and veggies. I think fish will be the main. Oh, the prices, by the way. We have 1 month here. Let's see. So fish is 12, that's very good. We will have to import lots of fish. Fruit is expensive though. So getting that highway going in early Caravanserai, that will be important. Water is good. We have unemployment. Let's see the trade routes. So this is sea trade, sea trade, sea trade, of course. This is land, land, and land. Good. What's worth it? 44 for stone. Not bad. 45 even for olives. Gold with 3 times of the workers. So this times 3. 135. And the output is a quarter. So gold does not worth it. 80 olives will be good. And this is wines is even better. 50 wines. We don't want to sell the sand, so we go for 50 wines and 80 olives. We will have an import warehouse here. Everything regarding to trade will be here. We said 50. I think these guys have not a bad desirability. So if this is a 3x3. We can have it from this side. Got the warehouse. For wines, and then we can expand this and have wine later on. And it was 80. If we cut this, we do want to have the highway here. So this is, and when we, yeah, it's still possible. This one is connected, and if they walk this way, everything is fine. Yeah, maybe here. The warehouse for olives. Could have been the 3x3, but that's a spot here. Yeah. Okay. Let's try to think about the imports here. food imports. So we have timber imports. Timber, marble, iron, fish. Timber, marble, iron, fish. For the fish, maybe I want to have the granary. And for the exports, we will have 1, 2. I don't know if I will sell sand here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3 importing warehouses and a granary. 3 warehouses and a granary. We need. So this will hopefully speed up. You can go directly here. Now we do want to have a warehouse. Here and here. And here. And here. This will be for traders and fish only. And these guys, when they have sold their fish, they will buy the vines, sand and oil. Vines, sand and oil. The other one, we're gonna import iron marble and sell olives gold. Iron marble, olives gold. And the next one will be furniture and wine. And the last one is timber, stone. We have the oil, so timber, stone and weapons. So this is a setup. Fountains. Technically we could have one more house. Statues, or can we have ponds? Ponds in the desert. We can even have Yugi ones. And a statue. And the rest will be gardens. So, first ones. So, let's get our card depots. Olives. From 3 to 7. Wines. From 2 to 5. Maybe we have to double this up. Copy paste. We'll first start with selling all this shit. And then we have workers we can care for the sea trade. People have to care for the gods. We are stacked. That's Yugi. Let's start importing this. We'll set this directly all to export. No imports for the moment. Depots. We will need some of them. I'd like to have them here. Where they have a very bad desirability. So you bring the fish. From 4 to 1. And this is set up. Copy paste, you do so. Without jobs. These two trade routes are 3,000. I don't have the money now. Let's give all to the city. Let's take only 50. For the beginning, let's take 20. So maybe we can store some stone and then we can sell it when it's full. I want the stone to be carted so we can have the store option with the oxens. maybe we can make the gold here or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 80. 6, 7, 8, 9. Gonna have a store here. Maybe even closer. Got the warehouse here. Stone only, and this will be raw material for constructing industry. And then we have the card depot from 9 to 8. So first food is in. He will hate where he lives. I can totally understand. Maybe I have to shift the temples to this side. I can have maybe water from this side, we'll see. Can we have some nice things? This is directly better. Got stone stacked up. February. Good. Open this up. Sell the stone. This is to selling. Yeah. Yeah. He's angry. April 48 and 16, 26, 20. Yeah, out of debt. So we need to speed up the food. So the caravans go this way. This is supposed to be the fastest way, obviously. When I make the highway here, it wouldn't be a problem. Maybe this one. I have to save up the money. But I have unemployed people, so I have to use this. More stone sellings, 38700, 60 stone, Stone, gold, and wine. Stone, oil, wine, stone, oil, gold. Yeah, we have to make it here and go for stone with this one. We got our low bridge. Got the dock. So let this be for the ships. And this warehouse will be for stone, so we will always have stone here. And stone we will sell here. The fish going, and we have to care for the gods. We can have a nice little temple dump. Maybe here. The stone in. We have some people. We could start with the caravanserai. Technically, we could use the veggies for the caravanserai. Or the fruit. It's expensive though. Enemies distant. But when we connect this one, we could have the caravanserai here. And we could do some imports. What will this... It's the same price, I think. Yeah. This one it is. So they will buy stone too. And will sell veggies. These guys, fruit. This would be cool to have. Let's have a guild here. And a work camp. They need stone, so yeah, they can do. $3,800 denarii to sell more of this. We get some food in. Start the fruit imports, and maybe we have the military feeding from this too. That could be here. 2,000, gods will be pissed. Rise of wages. $3,000. Okay, this is full. Now we can start making our military. So I don't know if I will need this. I hope not. Maybe for industry. So we can have our military maybe here in the back. Directly the academy, and then we want to close up this. Let's close this. They will be fast, so this will be good. First stage of the caravanserai is done. Timber. Where we get timber from? Is it this one? Yeah. So we're gonna import timber to 8. I think we have to interconnect this now. And allow these boys to get the timber in. can have a second fort. So how we want to do this? We can close this up. Then we could have this one. We need this one. This one. But then we have a diagonal. If we have this, then this is closed. We could have this. Yeah, we can't delete this one, so and this has to be. And of course we could close this one then. With 4 forts we can have it. Maybe we have to make a shortcut for our own people. What we cannot have. Will be the question if we can afford it. Is it possible in a different way? To make this. No. I think this is the best option. To go with this. That's huge. Let's... Do we want to have some space for workshops or something? We are at October, prosperity rating. We are not in debt. Get the stone in and then we have to make bricks. stop importing the timber. We have 8. I think food program. What was this? We have all the timber we need. Let's see. Favor monthly shipments of food. New side objective. Build a caravan to start receiving shipments of 96 fruit in exchange for favor falling measure 1 point every 12 months. For future development to import as much food as possible, you should consider building a full highway from enter the exit points. Yeah. Okay, we are building the caravanserai, so we will get more fruit. Oh, this is new too. So we could build a grand temple here or industry. But we also could make somewhat of a food store here. So when we get the 96, we could have 3 granaries. That could bring the fruit. When we have it. Once we have it. So this one will be for no one. We will accept fruit. Copy, paste, paste. We need the bricks, so prosperity is at 7. Can we import bricks? Yes, we could. 2,700. Hopefully we can afford it. Why they go this way? This is for traders. I got betrayed. Okay. Got some money. This one. We are selling this and we will import. How much we will need? 12. So we set this always to 4. Another one. So this one is covered. He comes out here. We got this. This one will be 4. clay, bricks, gold, oil. Bricks only for the beginning here. This will be a little bit painful. Let's not trade that here. Let's not trade bricks here. Or clay or gold. And not oil. It's only the bricks. Let's cut this. They should grab the bricks. Okay. Stop importing bricks. Okay, what was the other thing on this trade route? Nothing. We could sell vine. No, vine we will have on the other side. We could accept iron. Here we're gonna have wine. Yeah, should be okay. Okay, Caravanserai is done. We'll mothball him. So. We got the money, the quota option. And he can grab. Shipments. So you bring the fruit always from, let's say always, from 14 to 1. Copy, paste, paste. 12 and 13. Then I should have everything I need. So let's get a school and let's get a theater. Let's give them additional subsidy expires. That's good. Will we block ourselves with this? Do we need to get through this? Yes. We have the need for that, but then this has to go. We will add them here. Amphitheater. We get our actors. No problem to connect this, I think. This is not for market ladies, so not a problem. Let's get our gladiators. So, I don't trust him. Finally. Reservoir is bad, yeah. So, infantry. We could have it like this. And close this with this one. Yeah, we'll do that. Pirate activity, okay. This means we need to build a lighthouse along with 80 active troops. So lighthouse, we need the access to timber. We can have this access, and lighthouse is 1000 denarii. I think we can construct it here. The guilds. Yeah, we will need lots of stone for that. And the gods are pissed. could have known. Maybe I should go for some oracles or something like that. Or I could do Mausolea here. Something like that we will do. Guten Abend, Egg Mountain. How are you? I hope you are not completely fed with Thesis 3, so you can endure a little bit more. We are at 37. We have lots of unemployment, though. If I had money, I would do something with the workers. I could go into gold. Not at all. It's the only game I actually like watching. Does Val know that? That you hate his games that he plays all the time instead of proper games? All other games I'm just looking at chat and ignoring the gameplay. Okay. Caesar's mad again. So we try to get our troops here. So we are living definitely on the edge. Even Tomb Raider here. You don't love Tomb Raider. How dare you? How dare you? This is mothballed, so... we could go into some gold selling. Doesn't really matter. So let's have raw materials gold. So at least I'm doing good things with the labor. Do I have where I accepting the gold here? Is this connected? Yes. It's connected. And I should go into some processed goods now. 20 oil. 40 oil. So that's good. 40 oil. But wine is even better. 12 wine. When I have money next year. So we're gonna add one more of this, and then we're going into wine production. Workshop wine. Why are there 3 granaries on that hill? There's an event. So we get food from Rome every year, but we get above 90 units, and I'm storing these units here, and the cart depots make sure that we stack up here and bring the food to the people. Flowering Dancer, hello, how are you? So, this one will be for wine, 8 units. And I even want to have one more. So I'm selling 12, am I? Yeah. 3 of them should do it. Can I rearrange a little bit? So we get a card depot for wine. Copy paste. 2, is it 6? Yes. Good here. How are you? I'm very fine because I'm playing Caesar and because that is something I really like. I'm fine. So let's see. Will this be good? I think this will be perfect. Then this is closed and all the enemies from here have to go this route. That's a thing I really like. We need more money. But we go into wine production, so... Next will be oil production. Maybe we'll make something dedicated just for the 40 units here. On the left side. So from here we can cart it over to this. And when we produce here we cart it over to this. Then they are equidistant. Maybe that would be good. For that we have to open up this. And I have this one open. And we can go into the oil production for our consumer goods here. Uh, 40, so this will be for the exports. And we have to make sure we can always add more. I want this to be free. This can be a card depot. We want a warehouse. Maybe here. Here we will go for full oil. Food! You know that this is a no food map. So we cannot have any food by ourselves. We have to import all of the food. This is a map Val made quit the Reconquered campaign last time. Oil. Maybe this is a workshop. We need 5 more. looking at a card depot here. From 16. To 5. Sad, very sad, yeah. So with the processed goods, our money problems should be solved. Yeah, so that's good. Let's have a look at the prices for when we 55 and we can sell for 130. So 75. Timber 62. So weapons are even better. And we can use the weapons for our legionnaires. But I think we have to import the clay because we have to make bricks for constructions. And yeah, we will stay at small Casa for a while because of the bricks imports, the clay imports. So we're gonna go for clay imports and convert them into bricks. What's up with this trade route? We could use it to produce more of the goods. 28 and 28. So 3, 6, 3, 6. We could even go to this one, because I think this is pretty used. Do we have more space? This one is dead, of course. But because I blocked this, I can have a use for this one. I think that's pretty genius from me. So, olives. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. And then we have a little bit of industry here. One, two, 1, 2. We need more people. We have food, so we can add people. Of course, this is bad, and this means I cannot have any building here. I have to rely on, so this will be houses. We will have him here. Copy, paste, paste. I want more of the gods in the block, of course. I can directly have my things here. Obviously, this is not a good block. Yeah, we can have this. What else services do I need? I can have a spot for a library and the other temples. I want to have this open. That's somewhat of a pity. But then we can use that for houses. this open, maybe? Do I really need that? This should be the shortest pass, so we have it like this. One spot for the library needed. And taxes. Do not forget the taxes. Speaking of that, I could tax them. So we have Texas library. No. This can be a fountain then. And debt again. No. Where do I have a bad spot? Oh. One. And I need a second one. Don't want to close this. This is not good. Ah, this one can be. I could reshape this. I have houses here. And do this one here, so I have two in the block. Yeah. Oil is very good now. Be quiet, Caesar. I need your stupid people, your plebs. Need them to move in. What did I say? Library and Texas. Okay. Good. Give them water. Can have a pond here. Maybe an obelisk. Statue. Gardens. Texas. This path is open. Believe me. can have a big boy here. Gods, let's see. Ceres is not happy. It really doesn't matter because I don't have any. Oh, I have these farms. Okay, it does matter. $8 gold. Timber. I need to import the timber again. Okay. Workshop oil. Workshop wine. Got the connection. Warehouse. Oil and wine. Card depot. From 17. And this is 15 or 10. So now I have people and money to import iron. So I need a depot. Where to process the iron into weapons. I could make that here, because here the caravans won't go through. I could make more gold, of course. Maybe on this side. Weapons. 36 we can sell here. Krongo, hello peeps. Hello. How are you? Big fan of Caesar, I hope. So they can convert it directly. And yeah, we will sell that. 36 a year means 8 workshops. You forced walkers tryhards. No, I'm not using the forced walkers here. I'm doing some proper blocks. Hopefully this will be enough. Workshop weapons. 1, 2, 3. Let's get a warehouse. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is what we need. Got a card depot. This will accept no traders. We will have iron in here and weapons. Maybe a second one. This one will bring the weapons from 18 to 8. And where do we have our... Ah, here. We will need a separated one here. Weapons. Armory. And then we should make Mars like here, so they can use the same infrastructure. Weapons from 18 to 19. And you bring the iron from 7 to 18, I think. You please don't trade with iron for the beginning. They are here, so I have to defend. Let's see if the defense strat works. I think works quite fine. So the processed goods are being delivered. Now I badly need some money. I have it, good. Yeah, this is a wheat boy. How's the wheat? At 4 denarii. You'll love to see it. So we do want to import tons of wheat. So no veggies in here. We want to have the wheat for the plebs. And the fruit, of course. So this will be half-half soon. And we will split that, I think. Or take another card depot for the wheat. Or is the wheat is land trade, yes. Okay. So we even can expand this. That's good. Gods. The gods are angry. This is good mining site for gold, because the distance doesn't... I don't care. Where we could have a holy area, maybe here. So the money is very tight. Stone we can get from here, and we have to go into bricks. So importing the clay. We have the people, and we should process the bricks here. So we're gonna need raw material sand. That's unfortunate. We do a little trick. So we have the 2 sand mines and gonna have a warehouse. We could use this. 8. We will have this at 16 and the bricks at 8. So then you can deliver. We have the brickworks here. No, not concrete. We could have concrete makers with the sand here. Sand is very good. How far can we go in here? We can have more sand. And then we have some concrete boys. And then 8,400, we don't need the mausolea, so we could go for Nymphaea. Oh, they have a good desirability though. So they need stone. We need more stone in here, so let's get more stone. That was bad. We have only one work camp. We should double this up somehow. Also desirability of a work camp. 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles negative. 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles, and then this could be the work camp. But I want to have what's up here? Can we have it here? And some more. There will be the question where to start with the Grand Temples. I think I will use this one for the Grand Temples. just makes sense. Maybe we don't need all of them. Maybe we need... Yeah, we need all of them in this city. Let's first get rid of the jealousy of the gods. So concrete. Let's connect this. And let's have some gold here going. Raw material, gold mine. Calamar. Where is that? Hipporegius Calamar. Ah, okay. So we can use just this. And maybe have speed connection here, because we will need that either way to have our constructing boys in here. Yeah, with the processed goods we are selling lots of things. No stone, and you... no oil. But this shouldn't be a problem, because you can buy the oil. Can you? We are January. Open this up. This guy shouldn't trade the wine. This guy can. No stone, yeah. No. No. I have no ticket. And it will be a massacre, I think. Where I got a message. Season ticket is only for Bundesliga. So we got lots of money here. So let's open this up. Import. Make this half-half. Let's say 24-24, and we make sure that we always have enough. So now we are short on workers. We need marble. Import the marble. Where we store the marble? Here. This should be for workers, for the guys then. They will catch it. Here we have everything in. Pretty wheat. Yeah, we have the offer option, but I said that I don't want to have the tickets, because you can't select any games when you select the Champions League option, you have to take every match, and they are starting at 9 p.m. and this is too late for me. I would be back at home at 1 o'clock, and then I have to get up 5 hours later to go to work. Pretty bad. We want to bring over the clay. 15 to 9, this is something I missed. So, first Nymphaeum is done. Let's directly get a second one. Hello, Gadget. Did you hear what our beloved friend said in the video? Who he hates? I've clipped that. Yeah, pirate activity, I know. Lighthouse will be done soon. Okay, this is now on full constructing. I think we can start with the Grand Temples. Let's place Mars. And we will need Ceres. I cannot have this. One tile more would be great. But we cannot have that. We will connect that later. I think I'm selling lots of gold soon. Yeah, this will bring me money. Should finish the highway. Highway is done. We have wheat in here. Fish. We bring at 8 now. Copy paste. And this at 8. Copy paste. No pirates. More wages. Let's cover that. Okay. This is going to be built. I think I will have a guild here. Or maybe 2. Then this one is not needed. Can we have an oracle? $50 workers are missing. Copy, paste, paste. So, what we gonna need? This, this, this. A nice set of temples. This small boy looks like the boy Val created today. We will need taxes. Let this open, so maybe we make houses here. Let the boy and spot for a library. This open. Technically we could do this and it would be fine. Yeah. Let's see, when we have gold up here. Let's grab a mine. Gold, gold. Technically we need it here. It's somewhat like this one. Can we have then more entertainment? Actors. We could route them around. Gladiators. This could be something. You see, this will get everything it needs. 5,000. We need the fountains. 8 weapons. Side here. I lost one soldier. So this guy, quantity option. You can grab from here. So that's good. How about these boys? Concrete and marble. So we can have even more. Let's get our Mercury. One tile. Well, it's always one tile. We need Venus. Maybe we can have something here. Mercury. We could have Mercury here and just make sure this is completely closed. And then we can have Venus here. And what else? Neptune is needed. I like the idea that Neptune provides the water for these guys, but I can easily route the water through this, so it's not needed. So because of reasons we will do Neptune just here. And then connect this. We can go through this. So we can have... Let's store this. We can have some... Why they are... Ah, they need some desirability. Okay. Let's give them a pond. Let's use these. Never trust them. Let's make gardens here. We have a lararium. Yes, and yes. And no. So we're gonna have an obelisk. And let's see if this is okay. I'm pretty sure we can have a big boy here. They don't get food. Ah, they can have wheat. That was a problem. So it should be okay pretty soon. January the 1st, one after. Okay. 80 active troops. We need one more fort. I want to be legionnaires. They need short path. Where are the weapons? Mothball, mothball. More biofuel, more plebs. Yeah, we have the plebs now. And when they get back up, they just need the food, they will get it. I could make a Colosseum here. That's actually a good idea. Come on, give them the food. Money is back. Copy paste. Can I get rid of one temple set, maybe? Because that would be great. Copy paste this. Add more wine. And 2 workshops. I'm not importing any. Yeah, this is a problem. Iron. I have to import the iron. So they will be back up, hopefully. Good. Should be safe now. At least a little bit. Send this. I think that's the iron imports. This will hurt a bit. They go really this way, these idiots. Again. How many houses do I have? 96. That should be enough. So April, how many gold have I sold? Not much. I can go for gold here. This was stone. Yeah. I can go for more gold here. unmothball them. Pirate activity, and we just need the troops. What was that? Thank gratitude. So, and I think then we can start with setting up the district for the patricians. When I have something like this. So three by three patricians should be okay. And when I go for Grand Insula, I won't need so many. Now let's make one set more. How about the market? Easy. So we will have the markets maybe on this side. Can they grab? When we have several markets, I think we don't even need to make a new one here. Yeah, we will do that later. We have a lot of bricks. And we can replace these four with even more of an unfair. And we can do an oracle. So we should produce some oil here. get a warehouse for oil. And we could use to distribute this to our people. Where we want to have our warehouse for that. We have no real space. So all the consumer goods. Okay, first things first, the invasion. Okay. The oil to 21 from 20. When we have at least 4, and we could of course sell something. So let's see, it's 5. So can have more wine for the patrician area. We have 2 food types here, and the fruit will be in. They consume the fruit, so I think they have, yeah, 3 food types. We could start importing the veggies for the patricians. But for the patricians only, not for these guys. Messages stormy sea, but we have a lighthouse. Wine. Colosseum. Let there be Venus. I think we don't need the second wine type. We will go for Grand Insula because that's trivial to make. Looks like the stream restarted. That's a pity. So I have to cut this together. Okay. We cannot have more gold. Is it stored here? Won't they buy? We've sold everything. We could cart something to Caradis and Carthagonova. So we're gonna store... Where are we gonna store gold? We can store it here, 8 units, and cart it over. From 3 to 15. Yeah, and then we can sell the gold. This one will be for veggies. Only for the patricians. Maybe we should cut this off. We will have lots of wheat, veggies, wheat. Fruit is not stable. So there's only 8. Let's say this. Yeah, we don't make this. Then we will use card depots. For the wheat, copy paste to the last one. One for the fish, copy paste to the last one. This from 11 to 22. And then we have all of that things in. Then we use spot for making furniture. We will do that here. Now it's interconnected, that's not good. So he will bring the furniture to 2 destinations and we will need one for the timber. So then I have the timber, furniture. This is 23. To 23, and we will have the where this one doesn't do his job because this is too much now. We will separate this and get rid of this. We are in a desert. So food 20%. Furniture from 23 to could sell it. 21. Copy paste to 6, so we sell it, and this could be for the patricians too, so we get the wine in here too. These fuckers don't sell the wine. Gonna have 2 markets. They sell. Ah, then I have to connect it again. Ah. So that's not good. The tavern. So, have we done all with concrete we will ever need? I think so. So we will get rid of this and make some pottery workshops here. Where is this? Of course. All the pretty food is gone. Mars. Do we really need Mars? I feel like the military aspect is very low. So maybe we get the reduction. So the pottery, we will have this in the block because we need this, but I think we can get rid of the temple dump here. So we save workers. So we only have the temples in the block. West should be fine. This boy and this boy. So there we got the pottery in. So selling the furniture is good too. This is a long way for them, but I don't care. Capacity upgrade. I don't need these 2 boys. I have... Do I have one more? This one, yeah, he's active. I have lots of oil. Selling enough. So this will be Yugi. We just need more pottery in here. When the construction is done, that is now, I can get rid of these boys. Then I can store, instead of bricks, I can store pottery. And I can bring by cart depot. The pottery from 9. To 21. Copy paste and do so with 24. So then I can have even one more here. Not here. Maybe we take this spot. Copy paste 24. Then we just need something for the oil. So maybe we expand this and have more oil. And then we can bring the oil from 17 to the last one, 24. And we should expand even the wine and do so. Copy paste with 24. And then I can start constructing for the boys here. We will have this. We will have an arena. We will have an academy and something I'll have outgoing here. We will need this one. Double it up. We will have all of the temples in here. Bathhouse. We will have plaza soon. These boys get a library. Of course I fucked this up. Arena, yeah, so regarding to entertainment, we have everything now. We want to have a forum. We have the markets, we have the things in. Pottery is in. Furniture will come oil and wine. So this will be Yugi. Let there be Grand Insula. Now we're gonna have Plaza. And the best thing you can do in Caesar 3 is to wait for the month to go. That was unfortunate with the fallen Caesar. Thanks for the follow. Hopefully you can see something because I have so many lost frames here. 66. Okay. Where they are. Here. No problem. Kill them. Let's get up with a Y. Here's fruit, take it. $74. Come on, one more request. Here we have it. Send this. That is huge. 6 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2,000 denarii. We can get lots of favor now. So this is the city with all the monuments. This plateau, I think not good for housing. It's for the monument it means it's okay. So this makes things a little bit tighter, I think. So having the houses here is mandatory, I think. At least I think it's a little bit less than last time. This is very reasonable. We have 88 inhabitants in here. Patrician block okay. Only 5% unemployment. Lots of space to set up the trade center and the highway when we don't have the initial housing block, so that's good. Yeah, trading here is always a little bit of a mess. We couldn't do more. One more dock could have been here, but it's totally okay. We have the capacity upgrade. Blocking the things here is quite a bit of a puzzle, but it's good. It's doable. So you gain these spots here, and I think this one brought us some money. So yeah, good map to play, but it will be very hard for some people at the beginning. Especially when they don't have the food, and then there comes the invasions, and you have to give the food to the people, to the soldiers. This will be a very hard map for most of the players. Okay, let's win this. Send a gift. And there we go. Good. So, thanks for watching, see you around, and bye.
Excellent performance, Governor. It was no easy feat sustaining a large Roman city entirely on imported provisions. In Damascus, you will oversee large-scale mining operations